ahead of the Nyx, and he's got 8 more last hits. So yeah, it's quite a lot of spiders.
Pasha.
Pasha's actually forced out of bottom lane entirely. Mid.
Dendi.
He's in some trouble here.
Very close there, indeed, with that Astral. They set him up for an easy first blood. Coming a little too close to the tower. You can't do that with the Astral in play.
Gives Solo a lot of the opportunity to get those glimpses off in later stages. Bottom, Crystallize, like I was mentioning, Pasha got kind of forced out from the Raja rotations, and Crystallize is now picked up on. And now Pasha's in trouble.
Indeed, making a bit of a go. He's got the Spike Carapace, turns around with the stun. Quick Shikuchi from Crystallize, dukes it out, and he'll continue to beat down onto Pasha. Roger as well with the chase down. One more touch will do it. Pasha, can he keep himself alive? He cannot. Roger has the Burrow Strike back up, goes in for the kill. Same time though, Lil actually able to bring down General on that top lane. Mid lane, Dendi falling low. Quick.
And now VP, they're trying to get aggressive on mid.
Seneko, he has got to back up.
They're actually stalking for Dendi. They're warding the Ancients as well, so they're trying to find this TA.
Oh, Seneko.
Seneko's just getting ran down.
Yeah, one more touch might do it. They've got the trap slow to hold him back. Pasha, Solo, Lil, they're surrounding Seneko. They'll take down one. Pasha, with the patience again, not revealing himself, ready to turn and fight for more. Roger tries to go with the Burrow Strike. The Tombstone is down. Dendi's there as well, looking towards Solo. He'll take down the Disruptor. Crystallize turning up the fight as well. NaVi looking to turn this one. Pasha falling low. The physical from Dendi's enough to get the kill. Double kill for Dendi on the TA. Lil trying to get himself out. No one's going to be left behind. The setup is there for Dendi to pick up the triple. NaVi this time ready to hit back at their own tower.
Quick responses from NaVi. They had Dendi. They do have to watch out for when he does this. Whenever he disappears off the map, they have to feel very threatened.
Oh, look up top. They want to make a catch. They're going to go for the easier one, grabbing him Roger, dragging him back. Look towards General as well, but General is out there with the Timber Chain. NaVi coming in mass numbers. They have 4 heroes ready to return fight.
So is VP though. Pasha's up top too.
Yeah, NaVi have got to be careful about getting caught out again. Pasha looking to close. They have the glimpse. They can catch one of these. They'll look towards Dendi. They'll get him just on the tip of the glimpse, back into the kinetic field. Solo, again, he may pay with his life, but he is absolutely making the trades that are worth it. They even dropped the Serpent Wards for Solo, but Solo, he may even get out. Surely they can't save him. No, he will go down. But again, the rest of NaVi are held back, and Solo, he's making these plays, and it's absolutely worth it each and every time. Getting Dendi like that. 14 to 10, 18 minutes in. Less than a 1k lead for NaVi. In lane, Pasha, quick with the blink jump in. They've got the setup onto General. It's the hood. He is going to be held in place.
Disruptor's coming in.
He's looking to be in quite a bit of trouble. Can this man get out? He's got no mana for the Timber Chain, and again, lo and behold, it's Solo that's there with the glimpse, dragging General back. VP claim another.
I don't think NaVi can fight for the next like 60 seconds now either.
So there's no way they can turn that.
Just typical Solo.
It's I mean, that's the problem though for NaVi. They're only getting Solo. They want to get something bigger, and they are looking to make an aggressive play here as they wrap around into VP's health. They know that they've got the numbers. Oh, the Spike Carapace though, turning up onto Crystallize with the Sanities. They'll get him. Roger comes in with the epicenter onto 2. The defensive Astral buying some time. Ramsey just pops the BKB, turns towards Roger. The TA traps in there at the moment, so NaVi may be unaware of this. Dendi's trying to push in this bottom lane. Pasha's got eyes on him. And oh no, Dendi's trying for the TP. Pasha says, no sir, you're staying down here. Quick with the stun, gets himself away. That's going to mean it's very hard for Dendi to get this fight. Roger though still decides to jump in. A sentry's down. And that's the SK gone. With the Thunderstrike onto General, he's got to be careful of any sort of catch play that Solo wants to go for. He does have Glimpse and the Static Storm. He has all the catch in the world. He tries to get out with the Timber Chain. It's not going to happen. He does have the Ghost Scepter, but a further stun from Pasha holds him in place. Do they have the damage with the Hurricane Pike? Those orbs flying through global range with that Hurricane Pike. And the vision from the Thunderstrike. Another interaction we didn't talk about, but it's so beautiful.
With Hurricane Pike, yeah. It can be really nice. But Dendi's laying the traps down. He has what we want to call the mines, the new TA mines.
I mean, the
traps all along the line.
It is a pretty crazy amount of damage. Yeah, that's for sure. Mid lane, General jumps in.
We've seen this before.
Control. They have the damage. I mean, he's getting to the point where it's quite a bit of an issue.
Still got Glimpse.
Has so much catch. Look at that. The orbs as well, changing direction as he gets Glimpse back. It's brilliant.
And this is what we talked about, is the Timbersaw versus OD matchup. It's so hard to play Timber in this game. Like, you see his itemization. He's like, I don't know what to get. He's got a hood, he's got a Vanguard, bottom lane.
Roger.
Bye-bye, Roger.
He's there. No one will take the kill. Leave with that Astral damage.
VP is at the ready, though.
I mean, because he didn't cut that creep where they do have this push. I mean, sure, it doesn't really matter for the tier 1, but maybe that they can try for a tier 2 as well. They've got the glimpse. Again, Solo quick with the setup. The stun's there, holding back General. And when will this man stop making plays like this? I don't think anytime soon. Solo's Disruptor may become a thing that we don't get to enjoy that much more in this tournament if he continues to play as he is this game, as I believe there's every reason for teams to be very scared of going against it.
Bottom.
On the lane. Oh, there's the jump in. The stun, but Roger, he kind of has to back out. They've got the glimpse back onto him. He's trying to get out of there. Ramses has been turned upon by Dendi, but now Ramses, he just pops the BKB and he chases down Dendi himself. He's forcing this TA back. They've got the Thunder Strike down. Dendi continuing to try and run himself away, but the refraction's gone off. VP claim another life. Seneko turns with a quick Hex onto Solo, but they're not even going to kill Solo this time.
Oh.
Ramses just continues to chase him, grabs the double kill. And VP's power and aggression really coming together at a point where it seems that NaVi are struggling to keep up with it. Crystallize, he will find Solo. But now VP know where that man is. They've got General coming back in. So without the disruptor, they need to back up. Ramses will try to keep himself alive with the life steal. He's got the Aegis. Pasha turns. Find the stun onto Crystallize. In fact, oh, with that mana burn, Crystallize low on the mana, or the stick charges, allowing him just enough to Shikuchi away. So he'll get out. Roger being held in place by the Astral. Lil, Ramses, and Pasha ready to surround him. And even matter.
Gonna be great versus the BKBs. It's gonna be incredibly good versus the Ghost Scepter on Seneko, as well as the Ghost Scepter on Timber and Bottom.
You can't come near this tower, Seneko. No, sorry. He tried to go for a bit of a D push with the shock damage, but VP at this stage looking to just absolutely handle NaVi. 27 minutes, 5k lead. It's racking up quicker and quicker, and now they're looking for the high ground. There's the jump. No one he's found. And Roger hiding in the tree line. Pasha comes in. Perfect timing with the follow-up stun, and that's the Sand King down. NaVi now 2 members down. Very few ways they can go about trying to hold this. As no one feeling very confident.
It's getting pretty out of hand here.
Oh, he's got to complete his Shiva's Guard as well. This is VP at their finest. They look towards Crystallize. He pops the BKB, looks towards Ramses, but Ramses with his own BKB and ult, heals back up to full, turns towards Dendi. There's the Nullifier, setting up for the glimpse back. They've got the control. Dendi's down, Sanity's Eclipse is dropped, and Dendi down for a full minute.
That was the fresh BKB delivered by Dendi too, and he just gets nullified and can't pop it.
Do not look like they turned up to make any sort of mistakes at all today with this sort of a performance. They'll get the full set of racks down bottom. Easy lane for VP to clean up.
And look at this, everyone's full man on the side of VP, so
and
they
they're
just
ready
keep
to go
going.
back in. They are indeed. That aura from no one doing absolutely everything. They've got the lockdown onto the Weaver. He can't even Shikuchi away. Crystallize is gone. The supports do nothing. The cores do nothing of NaVi now.
I think that might just be the game, to be honest.
It's probably game over anyway.
Yeah, and look, with the Flesh Golem amp damage from Ramses, or from Lil, Ramses can just bring that down without even having to use Mask of Madness, without having to use Insatiable Hunger, and now they're just ready to battle.
Be able to clean up these traps before they pop off. And now Pasha sees Roger, jumps in, Sanity's Eclipse is down, and so is the Sand King. Roger's gone, no one moving across the sidelines. Dendi trying to hold him off, but at this stage, Dendi does not have the damage to cut through the armor of this Odie with the Shiva's Guard. They have to glimpse back onto Seneko. Seneko goes for a shackle, but the Arcane Orb's already out. Seneko's down. NaVi lose 2. No one just blinking in aggressively. He knows he can. There's no way that NaVi punished this to stun. Will miss, so Dendi able to blink back. BKB popped by Crystallize. He'll look towards Ramses, but he's really doing no damage at all with the evasion from the Butterfly. Ramses pretty much invincible, and no one's just moving in for the big kills. Their tap out is too much for NaVi now. GG is called. Virtus Pro take game 1, and what a treat it is to see VP when they play like this. It's just no flaws at all. They had a plan, they pulled it off, and definitely the second half of that game looked like it was an absolute walk in the park for VP.
The amount of lockdown that they have, as long as one person gets a force, it's okay. And this is the counter that they use in China for the Omni Knight and the Razor.
So Roger's trying to get as much as he can to make sure the wave doesn't get fully denied, but that's going to hurt the Morphling. It's going to hurt the Morphling quite a lot. Roger's trying to salvage it, but get the damage coming out.
I mean, Mystic Snake and
oh my
Decay
god, he's dead?
Well played indeed from no one. He's over the moon with Lil making that sort of a wow.
And farming it there. So Omni Knight's getting free farm versus a Morphling. and the mid lane as well. Do so free farming. So NaVi, now the adjustment's being made. Roger's starting to go bottom. He wants to try to help General out. Trying to make Ramses go over-aggressive here.
Getting a heavy static link, though. I mean, Ramses is going to take all the damage. General's trying to fight this, but there's a lot of right-click on this Razor. With the back of a solo locking them down the kinetic field, General's falling low, and he's falling down. That's one down. And, I mean, I guess you sort of see the intention from NaVi there. They were hoping the battery assault would be enough, but that was a bit of wishful thinking that gets heavily punished, as you cannot make that sort of play against a safe lane Razor, especially when you don't know where the disruptor is. If he's behind him...
The clockwork. Maybe Seneko gets the grab, though.
Okay, this
there
movement from the Shaman, that is going to catch VP off guard. NaVi should be able to get themselves on the board here. Solo trying with some sweet jukes. But it's not going to work out. He goes down. So NaVi, his shield on the courier coming out literally at the last moment. Let's see what they can do mid. They didn't get the courier. Maybe they can get the kill. Iron to no one. He's low on the mana. They've got the shackles. They've got the control. Dendy comes in. NaVi get the Medusa kill.
Wow.
Very, very nice for NaVi.
That was really nice. But they were like, okay, they're not going to walk through, but yeah, NaVi.
And we'll see if that ends up
Bottom lane.
biting them back.
They want Ramses down here. There's a rotation coming in from the Doom, from behind. General is level 5 now with phase boots, so they do have the way to close the gap.
Oh, Crystallize actually gets the kill onto Pasha. Rotation from NaVi comes in as they bring Seneko. Finds the kill. Bottom lane. Ramses being gone upon, but he has the backup from Solo. He's man fighting up against General, but Ramses will go down first. Ramses goes down. General as well with him. NaVi may be able to make sure that this is a 2-for-1, but they haven't got the control for Solo. Solo just keeping this Doom at bay. Roger's scared. He just backs away from Solo. Able to do so. It's sort of on the very edge. Oh, that was close, but that's a hard stack to pull off yet again. It's already pretty damn massive.
He thinks it's blocked now.
Solo would not mess up a stack.
Top, Pasha getting chased out here. There's a Doom available.
They'll drop it. Denny with the wraparound has the Viper Strike. Crystallize ready to join in the action. He'll take the kill. More money into the bank of the Morphling.
Getting those last hits on Morph early game. Very important. Look at his net worth. He's 6,200. Almost Lincoln's done too. No one getting isolated by General.
This would be the dream kill for General. I don't know if he's going to get it because backup is there. No one falling low. Lil leaving that Sora to the last possible moment, trying to get as many units as he can around him. And will save no one. They'll drag back General. Shackles there for Seneko though. NaVi do have their numbers as Roger comes through. Lil in the midst of the cogs at the moment, looking towards General. Ramses goes in with the plasma field, bringing General down low, does claim the clock kill. Can they get more? They've got the Thunder Strike onto Roger. I have the Storm Pop, but Ramses, he can't get up to the high ground. Seneco's there guarding it, and look who's turned up. Crystallize, he's here with the rotations, comes in onto Ramses, repels there from Pasha. Will it keep this man alive? The body blocks as well from Pasha, holding Crystallize at bay. Purification's there to top Ramses back up. Ramses, he may not be fine though. Dendy's there with the wrap, and they find the Viper Strike, but the GA comes out. Pasha doing his best to save his lineup. The Magical still bringing Ramses down low with the Corrosive. It's gone. Ramses is down. NaVi find the kills that they were looking for, getting the action secured for Crystallize, taking down Ramses. But what a valiant attempt there from Pasha.
You look at his net worth, and he's the lowest on NaVi, but he's 1, 6, and 5. So he is running around. He is making those space. He's making those aggressive moves. Top.
Here we go. And do have the catch onto Roger. Roger is going to try and run himself away. The kinetic field's down. They'll shove Ramses forward. They've got the chase. They've got the kill. Roger's down. General with his Invis rune. We'll see if he can do any sort of setup for any fight that NaVi look for, but looks like they're not interested.
I mean,
just continue to split the map up.
I'm just enjoying Seneko's playstyle right now. He's literally just farming lanes, dude. Now top, General.
He's opening up, but Dendy gets glimpsed back because he got the damage in time. He does. They do get the kill onto Lil. General trying to run. Kinetic field's down. Thunder Strike as well, Solo.
Look at Seneko bottom.
Yeah, he's on the tier 3s. They've got to TP people back, but Crystallize is there. You have to cancel that TP. Solo knows he can't go in, otherwise he'll get blown up straight away by this Morphling. 90 minutes in, NaVi doing a lot of damage. Seneca's falling low. He's manning up. He looks for the shackles. He actually finds it, but there's no way he survives that one. No one will clean him up. It's a lot of damage done to this tier 3 tower, though. This Shaman,
dude, he's putting in
getting
so
away
much
with absolutely everything this game. General, he's on the side. I mean, NaVi are looking to poke at this. They're still pushing in, regardless of the fact that the Shaman's down. I mean, they know that the right click from Crystal, they can still do a lot. The glimpse back onto Roger. He is trapped in the field, but he's big. Where's the disable? It's not necessary. They do have enough damage, which you would hope so with 5 heroes going in onto one target. But only just, and as we see there, you know, they have to make those sort of plays as 5. If there wasn't 5 heroes there, maybe he gets out with the TP.
Crystallize has full Ethereal Blade up, and goodbye, Solo. He just got it delivered on the courier.
Yeah, one of the painful ways of finding out that that item's done.
Not going to be easy with those fresh BKBs on the Morphin Viper.
So what people can do, hook shot straight in onto the back lines. He's looked towards Pasha, Static Storm's down. The Cogs sort of splitting VP up, making it hard for Solo to get involved. He's already popped down the Static Storm, but BKB's there from Crystallize. Crystallize is fine, the Doom's down onto no one. He's still at full health though. They can't kill this Medusa. General is going to get taken down there by Ramses. Now the ult comes out. They'll back up, trying to kite no one. But overall, VP, they're certainly taking control of this team fight. Seneko will get chased down. They've got the glimpse back. Of course, Solo's there with the catch on to Dendi. And VP find 3 heroes. NaVi denied their Roshan. Pasha does indeed end up going down on that bottom lane as Crystallize was pushing in, and he comes in alone, gets blown up. And it's not the quickest rush. So NaVi do have a chance to get back in there. It's going to be close. I mean, can they get close enough? They'll go, General. He's in with the hook shot. Can he go for some sort of a steal? He's falling low. No one will claim the kill. And it looks like at the end of the day, Roger tries. Oh, he gets it, Roger! He's in and he's out! He snatches the Aegis, gets himself away. And bottom lane, range racks are down. Crystallize finds the split push. They are looking to try and control him. He's got the BKB, no TP for 20 seconds.
It was the courier.
The courier that was just sitting outside of the base. Crystallize, he'll turn. Solo, getting blown up. There's the combo. Loads of heroes looking for this man, but BKB's there. He'll continue to walk. 10 seconds until TP, and he's got backup. Roger and Dendi, they're ready to come through. Roger's, oh, he's got to get out of that one. He's going to be chased by Ramses. Roger with the Scorched Earth. No one, and Crystallize still sort of toe-to-toe in the farm. Defense can be strong for VP, as I keep saying, but not when it's split up as it has been, with the way that NaVi are able to separate VP across the lanes. Crystallize, gonna have a quick blast onto mid. Oh, we'll be fine. He's got full backup. Roger actually comes in the... Oh, he gets the Doom on Pasha. This could be big if they can take the fight. No one pops the Static Storm, but Solo. The Static Storm there catches 3. Crystallize pops the BKB, but NaVi, they've lost the Aegis on Roger. They've lost General. Crystallize trying to get stuck in. He's looking towards Ramses. Pops the Linker Sphere, but no one's cleaning up. He's already got the double kill picked up on the Medusa. NaVi trying there with the best of intentions. They get that initial Blink Doom onto the Omni, but still the rest of VP very, very large.
I mean, he's going Halberd, but that doesn't really help his damage aspect. They're kind of... We were mentioning it from the start. It's a lot on the morphing. It's like the morphing show this time around for him. Really good.
They've got their eyes on Solo, and Solo is gone.
Bye bye.
Anytime that Disruptor's out and about, Crystallizes in town. Very, very simple kill for the mid lane. The setup here with the wards and the shackles. They're going in on the Omni Knight, and they're going to get it. Seneko with a quick heads-up play, and they're chasing for more. Jump in for Roger, 4-star, 4 from General. They're chasing down Ramses. Can he get out of there? Looks like the backup from Lil. Oh, no, this range of the shackles, Seneko. Oh, it certainly has been the Seneko show, as it were, this game. Doing a lot. No one will turn around, look to take Seneko's life, and he will find it. Then he pops the BKB, the rest of NaVi do get away, but look down bottom, Crystallizes there, and he gets himself the melee racks.
It was all a trap.
He's got to be a little careful. He does go for the TP out with strength.
Getting an MKB out next, probably on the Medusa, is the goal, and I actually think no one has it already. Okay, he sold the Mask of Madness, and he has finished up that MKB. And oh, a DD.
Oh, all right.
They get General, though.
He does indeed. He finds the catch. Doom's there straight away onto Pasha. They're trying to bring him away, but the chase down's there from Roger and General. They crouch him out, bring him down. They'll also get the touch onto Ramses. Quick blast from Crystallize takes him. No one comes. Oh, this DD!
God,
oh, the DD! All the damage. They've got to run. They've got to hide. NaVi have lost 2, maybe even more. No one chases down. They'll wait for away on Crystallize, but NaVi did lose 3 there. That double damage rune doing a heck of a lot there for VP. They'll have no trouble cleaning this one up. VP, they are starting to head over. I don't know if they can do anything in time. They have very, very low sort of initiation potential. They'll drop a Static Storm at the mouth of the pit. NaVi are more than fine to just keep the side of it all. No one going into the center of it all, trying to kick things off. Pops the Stone Gaze. NaVi just keeping their distance. Oh, that dude, Roger! He gets the Omni Knight. Pasha has to back off. Shiva's guard popped as well. Roger's in trouble though. The chase is there from Ramses and no one. They have claimed a second. Now Crystallize trying to go to work. Pops the BKB. Trying to bring down this Medusa, but he can't do it. He's too big, this Medusa, and with the back of a Pasha, Pasha can now re-engage after the Doom's worn off. NaVi is starting to lose hero after hero, and they're going to lose potentially Dendry as well. He forces up to the high ground. No one trying to chase. Oh, he gets the Scud. No, he doesn't. Well, that Ghost Scepter may have just saved Dendry's life. No, it looks like the snake is too fast. Medusa continues to chase. He's got the cheese, and that will put no one off when chasing, but still.
I mean, the Manta, but the Manta's kind of useful to remove the Ethereal Blade, and it also gives movement speed and decent, okay damage, but we'll see which one he wants to go. Crystallize has a DD.
Oh, General. Hookshotting in onto Solo. Static Storm's down. They're already trying to disengage NaVi. BKB popped by Dendry, so he doesn't get glimpsed back. But they do catch General. Ramses forces forward.
They see Seneko bottom. They're bringing him like crazy.
I don't know if Seneko gets out of this one. They're hunting. He will go. Okay, the Ghost Scepter TP may just save him.
This is a refresh shard too. That's really significant.
I mean, he's taking it quickly.
NaVi does seem like they know this is up. Everyone running to the
my
pit now.
goodness, Roger. He's in. He's around the outside of it all. We've seen him do something big before.
Crystallize is going for the.
Can he do it again? That's the question. Crystallize does indeed take down Solo. There's the jump. Roger goes in. Does he manage to grab anything? He doesn't by the looks of it.
Nope.
They picked up everything. Crystallize indeed trying for the split. He's trying to fight up against Backdoor Protection. The creep's now moving in. We'll take it off, but VP, they're back in time for the defense. Mid lane, though, tier 3's gone. Seneko gets the playoff. He's desperately trying to take this. And with the shackles, the wards continue to do quite a bit to these racks. It's not enough, though. Crystallize looks for Pasha, but the Glimmer Cape allowing Pasha to get away. VP now trying to chase down Ramses. Shoves himself forward with the Hurricane Pike. Crystallize should be fine.
And look at this. They're actually... See some pings coming out on top of no one, but I think that was actually Solo. Roger was setting up for him, though.
I mean, it's such a hard kill to go for.
Yeah, he can't do it by himself by any means.
I mean, he's got to back off. He's teasing with it. He's playing. No one actually trying to chase this. He wants to get this kill with a Divine Rapier. Damage is close. Doesn't quite get it. Pasha comes in. NaVi now have to get out. They've stuck around a little too long. I mean, General, does he really want to try for this? He's got the Rocket Flare. Going with the hookshot, cancelling the TP. But do they have the damage? He's popped back. They got the Doom after this. And this is perfect for NaVi. They're going to be able to bring down no one. Rapier hits the deck.
Crystallize has the Rapier
boy.
Now. And Pasha.
That kill there. And now the buyback comes out for no one. They have to throw everything back at this. The Lotus Orb keeping the Omni safe. Solo gets taken down though. Ramses has the Hex on General. They had to be so careful how they poke and prod at NaVi with Crystallize having that Rapier. We'll look towards Ramses, pop the Lincolns, but Crystallize, of course, with it in his own hands. And I mean, that is certainly going to add to the structural push if he can get himself in position. Zeka Rapier will, of course, come out for no one. He had the money.
Sold the Manta.
And here we have it. Roche doesn't stand a chance.
2,100 crits. 2,200. It's dead. All right.
There we have it.
Doom now has Refresher Shard, and he can actually purchase a full Refresher as well. So we could see 3 Doom targets.
Can they clear out in time? They've got that attack speed on Ramses, certainly helping clean out these wards. Fortifications pop, though. Racks still take a heavy bit of damage afterwards. Not quite enough to bring down the melee racks. On the side, though, General, he's got the catch straight in with the E-Blade. Static Storm's down. They'll force Solo down to the low ground. The Cogs push back as well. Crystallize set up for the kill. Solo's down for 70. No buyback on the Disruptor. They're having to hold 4 versus 5. No one actually out of mana, but he knows at the same time as soon as he does, NaVi may just try and poke their heads in again in this mid lane. And look at that bot up top.
Gets the rest.
He knows he can waltz in, and with more than enough right click. 35 to 30 in favor of VP, but the net worth, the damage, it's absolutely all going NaVi's way.
Yeah.
It's NaVi looking to push this series to game 3 in quite a spectacular fashion. This has been a brilliant start to the day.
And they're staying right at the face of VP's base, so VP can't really run out of farming.
He's trying to come out. The Hex, but these mass forces taking him apart, making it hard. Dendry, oh, he jumps in, but gets Hexed immediately. Dendry's gone. Dendry's down for 100. VP, they would love to try and find something more of this. They've got their eyes onto Crystallize. Crystallize waveforming away. Force forward from Ramses, trying to chase, turn towards the easier target. Takes the kill onto Roger, but Ramses is solo. Crystallize comes straight back in, gets the kill. Buyback from Roger. NaVi wanting to throw as much as they can in here. They've dropped the walls down. They've claimed the melee racks in the middle lane. Only the range racks remain standing for VP. I mean, I don't think they're going to want to leave their base anytime soon, VP. It is just going to be around playing this sort of full base defense mode.
Yep. Crystallize jumps in. He's looking for the racks.
That's an Aegis down there. Can they kill him a second time though? That's the question. They don't have Ramses with their lockdown. Static Storm's there. They've got the control as well with the kinetic field. They'll get no one into the midst of it all. With these double rapiers, they're bringing them down low. Crystallized, still alive for the time being. The Stonegaze is effective being way forward. He wants to take the racks. He does get it, but he will almost certainly pay off his life. As he falls, so does Roger on the Doom. He's down for 110 seconds. But they do get the racks. That's cleaning out the creeps. Fortification will be popped by NaVi, and at the least, as you say, they do manage to protect the buyback on Morphling. Crystallize does not need to buy back for this defense. They actually find the Hex onto Ramses. TP coming through as they bring no one in with the upgraded bots. Oh! That's going to be General down. He has to buy back. Seneko goes sceptering him, trying to back away. No one just heads forward, pushing NaVi back. Can they really stop this push of the triple rapier effort that VP can put together? The GA comes through, but still, that's Undying down once. He has that Undying talent. He's going to be back for round 2. They've opened up onto Ramses. Ramses falling low. Can they finish off this race? They can. Razor's down. Now Dendi turns towards Medusa, but the Stonegaze comes through. No one shot forward. He's been disarmed. Dendi, he got the Heaven's Halberd off in time, but it might not matter. Dendi and Seneko having to keep their distance. Mass buybacks coming out from VP, but this could be a dieback. They have the shackles. Crystallizes there with the damage. It's a dieback from Ramses. He's come straight back in and he's immediately out. The lockdown's there from the Shaman. The follow-through damage more than enough from the Morphling. And now they're without a Razor. What's he doing with the Razor?
He's got a Mask of Madness too. Give it to him, Solo.
Oh wait, did he pick it up when Ramses died the second time? Oh, the first time, of course. Oh my goodness. Rapier Mask of Madness Disruptor. I mean, it's...
Come on, I love it.
I love that. I absolutely do. A level 25 Shaman with Refresher Orb and Refresher Shard. Let's do it.
Let's see.
Yeah, he drops the gem. He picks up the shard.
He's got okay.
Yeah.
Double is insane amount of damage.
Oh, absolutely. Anyway. Absolutely.
VP smoked up. They're looking to try to catch him off guard here. Solo does have the Aghanims, as we mentioned previously.
Oh, can he get the catch? NaVi on the high ground. They've got the vision onto Roger. Glimpsing back in the field, but General's there immediately with a hook shot on the side of it. Repels down to Ramses.
The Doom's a big target.
Them away. Look at this base though. Seneca's already gone in with the double. He's laid them down. There's no fortification.
God, look at the damage.
There's no fortification. He's going to be game over. And NaVi push it to a game 3. Oh, he just walks in, drops the wards, and these.
But they take CP. It is an offlane Weaver.
Yeah, it's going to be a General Weaver, and I actually think this is the right answer, tempo-wise.
So VP right off the bat, they send the tree at bottom. He actually gets killed by NaVi, so NaVi, they do have that one extra last hit, but they saw four heroes of NaVi down there, so they're going to push into advantage to try to take the rune, but now NaVi actually gets thwarted away as well.
Lil gets the crush on Dendi. They got the shackles to hold back one of them, and I'll tell you what, that is going to save the day. Dendi may just survive here. He's got the siphon. Lil's coming in, he's got another crush. And he can't quite close the gap. Dendi will survive. And with that, they'll turn and look towards Lil. And not only will he survive, I think they're going to get the first spot here for sure. Seneko has the shackles. And I have to say, that shackle from Seneko onto Luna, without a shadow of a doubt, being what saves Dendi there in that situation.
Even Ramses was TPing in there as the Luna. But yeah, both canceled out. Level 1 TPs. The dream.
Yeah, absolutely, just allowing to have those sort of pocket bait plays, but now they know that there won't be any TPs. But those two TPs already sort of faded out. No one could be in trouble. Gets a nice stun on Dendi, keeping Dendi back. Roger trying to dive, has to be careful at the tower as he himself gets brought down low. The wraparound's there from Pasha as he and Lil have come, turned up to town, look to block Dendi off with a beautiful sprout from Pasha. Dendi's caught it. It's going to try for an ancient deny. It's a hard one, and it'll be an unsuccessful one. Pasha gets the final touch. They take down Dendi, down bottom. Ramses and Solo move in onto Seneko, who was given the lane after General made the moves. They'll take down the Shaman with ease.
In the last game, the biggest thing that stood out for me is Roger and Seneko were just killing it with their movements around the map to the point where they had a decent advantage coming out. Here we go, bottom. They're looking to pressure Ramses here.
Diving in. Are there any TPs? So that's the question. Doesn't look like it at the moment. Solo's there. Oh, they have got Pasha, of course. Comes in with the teleport. They've got their eyes on Seneko on the side of it. Seneko's going to be first to fall. General falling. Again, these sprouts blocking him off, making sure that he's stuck within range of the tower. And that will be 3 kills for VP. NaVi cannot afford to continue to make these sort of plays.
Tucker, though, especially in this first night, to have a heavy impact. And so far, almost 3 minutes into that nighttime, and Roger is 0-2 still. So he's not having that type of impact that he did last time on the Doom. On top, they are trying to dive here onto Solo, but there's heavy responses.
Yeah, the ult comes out from Crystallize. Con Embrace is there. Shackles coming through, but the backup from VP is there as well. Ramsey's trying to turn towards Crystallize. The Sprout's sort of working against him as space will be there for Crystallize to backups.
Pretty significant lineup to take Roche as well with that Corrosive Haze. One Slaughter hit 6. Plus Edict and Luna. They have so much damage, physical damage. Seneko finds Solo.
He does. He finds the grab. Pasha will come in trying to back up the Wyvern. Ramses is there with the Eclipse. He's broken through the Shaman. Solo actually going to be able to keep himself alive as well with the Cold Embrace. For now, Roger will still try and chase, but Ramses is there. Pushes Roger away.
Comes in from the back.
Solo should go down for sure, and indeed General will finally pick up the kill in return. He's looking for more. He's got his eyes on Pasha. Pasha going for the TP, but oh! The Siphon and the Crypt Swarm from Dendi. It's enough. NaVi will get the favorable trade there. 2 for 1 with those rotations.
Dendi does resort to going back and farming those in the majority of his games where he plays these nukers. Elias trying to be sneaky here. He wants Pasha. Wrap around from Seneko.
Oh, they're going to get a lot easily there with the Shackles. The Rift as well, dragging Pasha back into the clutches of Crystallize. Find that Siege Creep moved themselves onto it. Yeah, this should be a freebie. Not even needing the Serpent Wars for this one.
Yeah.
Bottom lane, Ramses. They're looking to go in onto the Luna. They've got the silence. Ramses trying to turn and fight back. He knows that there's no escape. He's very far out, very alone. He'll get taken down. VP's still trying to fight though. Get some sort of a trade. They've got their eyes on Roger. Roger trying to flap himself over the high ground. He will not make it. Crystallize actually catches out no one on the side of him with the Phantasm. Pulls him apart. Lil trying to fight this. You can't afford to do so.
Oh,
the Winter's Gust coming out on the wrong target. It's a double. It's a triple kill for Crystallize. He just gets it handed to himself there. Sure, I mean, the first kill, 3 ornaments down.
This is huge for Navi though.
And it's an easy Roche with 3 ults. I'd certainly hope so.
Wow. BP is under the gun here. They kind of have to stick together now.
This incredible strength in terms of just pushing, taking tower by tower, and they'll look to push it onto the tier 2 bottom.
Look at the tier 2 top though. Navi, Roger, and Seneko are taking that one out as well. Seneko TP's out, but...
Oh, Dendi. He has been caught out in the mid lane. And he'll buy himself some time with the Yule Scepter, but he's surrounded by 4. Dendi. Quite sure what the plan was there. He was very far out on his own at that tier 2 mid. On his own, without the ult, it's going to be... You can't really go for that sort of solo play.
They need at least...
With a +1, he can definitely attempt it.
He's going in though.
He's trying it. I mean, it's a little ambitious just on his own. He does have the backup inbound. Cold Embrace on Ramses, trying to buy him some time. Crystallize still trying to go for this. He rifts him in, but now he's been caught out by the Crush, and he may go down one shot. He gets the stun off in time. Will find Lil before Lil can get any sort of follow through, and Crystallize does survive this. They've lost General. Navi still trying to fight. They've got their eyes onto Solo. No one's on the high ground. Holding them back. Pasha there as well with the Sprout and Orchid, but Crystallize is there with the Rift once again, and it pays off. I mean, that was... It looked a little risky for Navi, Crystallize opening up like that, but it pays off at the end of the day. The sort of the AoE stuns, they've got to catch multiple heroes out at a time. They can delete some of the heroes in Navi at the start of the fight.
Yeah. Uh-oh. TP.
Oh, they're without their 2 supports. They're left behind on the side. The Winters get us down. Nothing more than just a bit of a slowdown for Roger, as Roger will survive. No one looks for the stun. Is he going to find it? They do get the silence onto the Weaver. Can they bring General down in time? They can't. He gets the chance for the time lapse. Eclipse does come through though, and it's doing a hell of a lot. Ramses claims the life of General. Was able to pop the edges of Crystallize, but Crystallize, he's ready to go to work. The Cold Embrace saves there though from Solo. He can't finish off Ramses. Crystallize, he's surrounded by 4. They'll take his Aegis and they'll take his life as well. No one has the bug on him. They get it off in time. No one stays alive. And Navi losing a very painful team fight for themselves there. Towers they were just able to take, getting a lot done, and now smoking up. They're looking to get more done. Straight away.
Got eyes on Crystallize.
Who can they open up onto? There's the Crush immediately. Hex comes out. Seneka trying to do his best to save the man, but Crystallize falling low and falling down. 55 seconds, no CK. She said the problem that was mentioned, not having that sort of a save. Then he's trying to come in with General, look for some sort of return kill, and will claim Solo's life. Can they get anything more though? They look a little timid, a little scared to do so. Ramses comes across from the high ground. They've got eyes on Roger, bringing him down, but he's a little too speedy. They can't control him. Take it the first time round. VP just as quickly will be able to do it here second time.
Yeah, and this one's got the cheese, and they've got a very nice illusion rune for that Luna right afterwards. And their lanes are all in great position, so they could turn this directly into a push. And oh my god, they find Roger.
Oh, straight up. The bash as well from Lil. They'll have a silence from Dendi trying to buy him time. The stun connects from no one. Ramses with the wraparound, and he should have more than enough damage. One more touch will do it. Solo to be the one to claim the kill, and now with an 8k gold lead. VP getting some serious momentum. Crystallize indeed caught outside the base, trying to keep himself alive with a lifesteal of the Rift, but it's not going to work. That's CK down for a minute. He does have buyback. And he may need you. VP, they push incredibly fast with the Lesh and the Luna.
I think he's going to have to, yeah. If this tier 3 tower drops, it's going to be really hard for Navi to defend. We see what Glaives do to the base. The exorcisms get off in great positions just because, yeah, VP's just been kind of running at them.
I feel like we haven't seen an exorcism in a long time. They've just not found the opportunity to fight with them.
General bottom, Pasha's looking for a solo kill.
Oh, they've got eyes onto Roger. Roger is gone. As you said, indeed, the same time Pasha. Well, with the Orchid plane, the right click that this man can offer. And that's still, as I say, with it, they haven't broken the base yet. Once they take these easy T3s, they're going to be even further ahead.
Yeah, no glyph available. And now it's actually double siege wave as well, so they've got that extra power.
Oh no, Crystallize, he comes forward and instantly gets stunned and silenced. He's gone! He doesn't have buyback! Crystallize, after such a brilliant game 2, he's struggled here in game 3 multiple times. The CK just gets taken out of the fights. General time lapses into a stun. It's all falling apart. This top Rax has gone. GG is called. NaVi just crumbled in game 3 as VP, they had enough. They turned it up. They picked the pushes. They had this Luna. They had this Nature's Prophet lineup. The start didn't look too bad for NaVi. It looked like they had a great chance. That brilliant triple kill for Crystallize